So guys, forgot Gomez. Going back to the reviews. This is how High School DD killed the Harem genre for me. I was like completely against like watching it for the longest time because I just thought it'd be like nothing but fan service, no substance. And yeah, so I spent like from like my time summer from July to August watching all the seasons and the OVAs. And yeah, I'm gonna be completely honest. Season 1 and 2, I love. Season 3, I like. But Season 4, I just straight up hate. Yeah, especially, episode 9 of Season 4. Yeah, that damn episode. It's where it just broke the camel's back for me. For the harem genre. Like, I'm gonna kind of say some positives. Like, the fan service, like, I can really respect because with other anime, they kind of like make up some like unique scenarios, like like the guy trips and accidentally gropes the girl, or thinks that the shower's free and walks into the girl, like taking a bath or whatever. But High School DD does it naturally, in my opinion, where it doesn't. It just like pretty natural, like like how it is normally go on. Like, I wish I can say explain like certain scenes, but YouTube nowadays kind of censoring certain words. But I must say, like the fan service, like it definitely goes all the way. Like that's what I can respect. And you see like a lot. Like I seen the first 3 seasons uncensored, and season 4 I saw the censored version. And those OVAs, like just no wonder like that weren't in the actual like seasons. It's just my god. But yeah, so the very first episode of High School DD, first 5 minutes you're already seeing stuff, and even like the openings and endings, like the very first opening, first 5 seconds you're already seeing some explicit stuff. Because I just love like how, in a way, High School DD just owns its fan service and like just shows up. Okay, we know what you want. Like here it is on a silver platter. It's just like I can kind of respect that. And like I kind of consider like the holy grail of anime because there's no other anime like it. But by like pretty much by after season 2, it just pretty much became tainted. Like a big red flag is like when all the girls move in with the main protagonist. That's where I feel like I don't want to see any more harem anime at all. But if I do, like once like all the love just start moving in with the main protagonist, that's it. Because that was just like kind of ridiculous, somewhat. I mean, but it kind of made sense in a way. Okay, so my main issue when it comes to harem anime is just like only the main protagonist can be male. Like all the other males don't need physics. Like the 3 like main males in High School DxD is Issei, Kiba, and Gasper. Now Kiba, he's very popular with the ladies at school. He's good. Like I feel like that when it comes to all the main female leads, I don't want them all to fall in love with the main protagonist. At least one of them, not so like into the main protagonist. Like Konako, she straight up for the first 2 seasons called Issei a pervert, but he is, especially with his special abilities. And then season 3, when she decided to embrace her like cat form, she pretty much became a completely different character and started falling like in love with Issei like the rest of like the female leads, the love interests. And the thing is, like I don't really like it like Kono just straight up completely changed, but that the cat form her is like pretty much her true self. So like, I don't know how to feel about that. I mean, that's a true self, then alright then. But I like it better when she was like calling out Issei's, perviness. And she does, but very rarely now, because since she's in love of him. And I don't, like I said before, like I was just really hoping that Konako would be the one, like the rational one, that not fall in love with Issei, the main protagonist. Like I don't want to go into like ship and wherever. That's another thing on its own. But I feel like at least everyone that won like fall for Issei will be like Konako and somewhat Zenobia, because Zenobia and Kiba, they're both like knight pieces in Reese's group. So I thought that makes sense. They're both warriors. They both use holy swords. That type of connection, but no, like all the girls have their understandable reasons of why I fall in love with Issei. Like Rias and Akano pretty much are like in love with the same reasons. How he will like stick up for them, especially in pretty much in the season 1 finale, how he came in and stopped the like marriage, and it's just kind of ridiculous how many love interest like I'm getting spoiled some stuff like why I kind of pretty much had it with like High School DxD. And this is like a big, somewhat of a big spoiler, but it's been like 3 years since like this came. It's only like in the live novel, or whatever. So in the future, he marries all of them, all his love interests, like 10, like 10 wives, and for each of them, he has like 1 kid, so that's 10 kids. And my main issue is, so pretty much his first wife is Ria's, the main love interest, but he had 2 daughters before having 1 with Rias. That was with Akano and Azia. Akano, Rias' best friend, and Azia pretty much her little sister figure, and that type of thing. And it's just like seriously, like with Rias, like throughout like the past 4 seasons, she will always get jealous that all the rest of the love interests pretty much like just throw themselves at Issei. And when he finally confessed in the season 4 finale, like they all heard, like all their friend groups, like they straight up said that they would still pursue Issei, and saying how it's like more of a challenge for them now, like they won't hold back. I just can't believe it. I guess it's kind of realistic, like that even though if you have a crush and they confess to someone else, it kind of makes sense that you would somewhat still pursue them in a way, but it just takes it on another level, like especially with the future and everything else. And like here's my main issue, like it's just like, okay, hold up. Like, I tried to remember like certain character names, but it's just like really, man. It's just like a lot of people like rather love or hate High School DxD, and and there's like the most famous thing how like the harem genre is like the biggest joke or trash compared to the rest of the anime genres, which I thought it was like kind of saying it like being over the type, but High School DxD, yeah, I perfectly understand that now. So yeah, okay, I think I never remember the character's name. I think her name was Irina, like Issei's childhood friend. And the first 2 seasons, she didn't. No, wait. She appeared in season 2. So for season 2 and 3, I had no interest in Issei whatsoever. I didn't even pay no mind to him whatsoever. But then by season 4, I believe it was episode 5 where they went to the trip, and once again Zenobia trying to make her advances with Issei, like to have like a baby with him and have a very powerful child. And like she takes like any opportunity, like she even invited like the other girls, like Azia and Irina, like were there. And like Irina saying like, yeah, oh, this is like the child with Issei would be very valuable for the church, because that's another thing. And almost every time, the girls, like every like female character that shows interest with Issei, they always mention like him, like Drag, the dragon that's fused with him, the Red Dragon Emperor. It's just like almost to me every time they mention, having the dragon's abilities, whatever. It's like it sounds to me like you only dance celebrity just because they're famous. Like that's legitimately what I think of when they bring up drag, like somewhat. Like it almost sounds like they want like have a baby with drag than with Issei. I mean, like I said before, if you've seen the anime yourself, they all have perfectly good reasons why they're in love with Issei. But even I feel like out of like the friend group, because like I said, I only seen that anime. I only know a little bit about the light novel. I feel like it's definitely like the weakest because it's just like really, because that's all I can think about. Like my god. Oh, and let's see, I forgot what episode it was. I think maybe 7 or 8. No, it was probably episode. Yeah, it was episode 7, I believe. Where they were doing like a concert, for kids, because drag is now known as like the Opie Dragon. Like I feel bad for Drag out of all the characters because his reputation is like down the toilet because of Issei. Like he was like a well respected, with the other previous users of drag, but nah, I feel so bad for drag because now he's somewhat of a joke. It's all because of Issei's like lust, whatever. Boy, man, I'm telling you, I want this video to be 15 minutes on, but I just can't really let it all out. So yeah. Anyway, so when Issei was helping Irina change into her costume, since she was like, compared to the previous girl, Irina was like more, like I guess top heavy. Like I'm really trying. Like I can't imagine like what YouTube's gonna do with this video. Like I have to upload it, and the outfit rips. And then, once again, trying to take advantage of him. And then every other girl said, no, we should all share Issei. Then, once again, Rias comes in and say, okay, knock it off, being jealous of her, and they all just leave. It's just, it just became too much. Like, seriously. Like, my god. Like, seriously, I just can't believe it, man. Okay, so that's enough with High School DxD. And now to move on with Sword Art Online. Specifically, the game version of the video game. And from what I understand, it's non-canon. And pretty much it is fan service. And the game version of Kirito is definitely worse. Like the anime version, he's cool, he's alright. Like, many people say, like, he's so overpowered. The anime version of Kirito is, like, so overpowered. And he's pretty much like a god. But Gameverse Kirito? Yeah. Definitely, that dude is just, like, might as well be a god. Because he just, like, does way too many things. Because, see, with the Gameverse, it's like the anime, but slightly altered. Like, I feel like it was good. Like, I think there's, like, 5 main games. The 4th one, I believe, is Fatal Bullet. To me, the Gameverse was fine. But then, as Sensation Licorice happened, and pretty much, like, the Gameverse is Sword Art Online, it just became too many cooks. Like, there's just too many characters now. Especially with the love interests. like the harem. Like in the actual anime, it's like pretty much all the female leads, like Asuna, Leafa, Sinon, Alice. They love him. Like he has like at least 10 love interests, but he has a girlfriend already, so there's like no point. But with Elizabeth and Silica in season 1, when they finally came back to the real world, they would give like Asuna and Kirito a month, whatever, and then they would try to pursue and like try to persuade Kirito to fall in love with them. That type of stuff. But it's like almost like with Issei's harem. So yeah, with the Gameverse Sword Online, like too many cooks. Like it's just like all the female characters are like same deal with Issei on love with Gameverse Kirito, and it's just like what I like about the Gameverse is like I guess spoilers. It's been like at least a year or two since Cessation Licorice came out. Yu-Gi-Oh is alive in there, so that makes me happy because he was one of my favorite characters. And that's the thing. My problem with somewhat Sword Art Online, like both, just like both the anime and the Gameverse somewhat, is that, like I said, Kirito is like, I guess like with all anime, like only the male protagonist, like I just said before, can exist. Because by Assassination Licorice, like Agil and Klein, like Kirito's two like the other like some male leads of Sword Online, they're gone. Like they don't exist. Well, there was some in a way there was some replaced by Yu-Gi-Oh and Broccoli, because like Yu-Gi-Oh is somewhat like, it's like in a way somewhat like Klein, but and Broccoli being like the muscle like Agil, but still it's just like really. And here's the thing, because in the anime, like spoilers, like usual, like Yu-Gi-Oh dies, and with Station Licorice, like Kirito's another new love interest. Yeah, like with each game, that's like just like with when there's like a new arc of the anime, a new love interest for Kirito. I don't even bother to like remember her name. Like she died, she sacrificed herself, but because there's like Cornelia had an ancestor of her, she gets to come back to life. Which is completely like it's just because she's like Kirito's love interest, like a new love interest for Gameverse Kirito, she gets to live. Unlike Yu-Gi-Oh in the anime where he gets to die. And to my surprise, the Gameverse is written by the same author as like the light novel and everything. But the Gameverse of Sword Art Online, it's like seriously, like it's just like there was like one thing with like the pillow talk scenes, like that's always it was like different because with the very first Sword Art Online game, it was like more like endings like his the Sinnoh ending, the Leaf ending, the Asuna ending, but with Alicization, pretty much like go on like 4 dates with each girl, and you get to like somewhat have pillow talk with them. So yeah. And what makes it worse for Gameverse Kirito is like he's got all like these it just like doubles like 20 love interests now, and he has a girlfriend. Like seriously, man. So yeah, I guess that's it. So thanks for watching, guys. See you liked it. Like I just really tried so hard to make this like a short video, but I just can't. Like I love Sword Art Online, the anime. Like I'm at this point, I'm just gonna completely know the Gameverse because since apparently it's not canon, and it is pretty much like fan service, like for people that definitely ship, like especially when it comes to like Sinon and Kirito. But it's just like I'm just done with the Harem drama in general.